My titty hurts, Bank of America. Get your mouth off my public titty. We can no longer afford your corporate welfare.
Hello, Occupied States of America. This is Dr. Ryan Bartek reporting to you from Occupy Portland, where things are going swimmingly. The general consensus that was agreed upon last night and this morning on the General Assembly was basically the feeling at camp is that we had a really tense moment to the very beginning of this, and then it slowly morphed into what it became, and then we had our large victory celebration, and now it's time where we're looking at each other and saying, okay, now it's time to progress and move forward and get back to our original goal of protesting. So a lot of what was passed recently was directly confronting the party atmosphere, which at times represents itself. So we're being, again, very forceful to get back on track. And on top of that, we've formed a few new committees, and one we're going to be sending kind of scouts to go to different areas of the city. And the idea is that once you go off on this mission, you cannot come back until you take someone that has never been here back with you. So we're going to be doing outreach in all sorts of different ways. There was a giant homeless advocacy march at 5:30 p.m. today, which went really well. Our friends in Seattle, which have also not had it anywhere near as well as we have here, they just finally secured a permit with the city to have about 150 tents and everything that was needed for that, so that's very good. On a national level, even when you look in the corporate media, you're finding like the Gallup poll, Americans are unsure what to think. I guess I don't know how much you can trust the Gallup poll. But when it comes to right-wing commentators, you have people like Matt Drudge, and they're trying to do anything bad they can, trying to throw mud and make us look foolish. For instance, there was Seattle occupiers busted exposing himself to children, kidnap, rape in Cleveland. Police worry protests will disrupt World Series. So you have these like really negative taglines going on. But for the most part, I think things are going very well here. We've had plenty of cooperation with the mayor and the police department. In fact, we have police now coming to our general assemblies and voting on issues with us as well. And in a larger sense, I think collectively, well, obviously we're trying direct democracy any way possible. And our whole camp has turned into a very peaceful sort of pan-tribal cooperation. Because, I mean, there are elements, obviously, that are within themselves, but everybody's trying to cooperate as a whole. So we're all kind of looking at each other and figuring out ways that we can best make this situation advantageous for all. So at the moment, that's where we're at. It's a very peaceful moment, and we're all, of course, monitoring the situation around the world, what's happened. There hasn't been too much information to come out about Italy. I know there was a lot of arrests in Phoenix the other night. Denver, they're off and on. San Diego, they're off and on. So as it stands, I think Portland, what we're doing is setting an example for the model, which a lot of collectives are also looking at, which is a very positive thing. And we've also had it very well as far as the police situation is concerned, as I mentioned earlier. So hopefully we'll continue to grow. And right now we are hoping to get our message out and take more people to PSU on Saturday, where there'll be lots of college students out, because we need everybody on the campus to understand what's happening. So in conclusion, have a good night, Occupied States of America, and I'll talk to you further in the future. Good night.
Arrested at an Occupy protest? Well, there's an app for that. A developer has created the I'm Getting Arrested app for Android phones. With one touch, it sends an instant message to friends, family, even your lawyer, letting them know you're off to jail. You just have to pre-program the contacts and hit a bullseye graphic on the app when the cops head your way.
There can be no dream of physical liberty without cognitive liberty. You must kill the authoritarian that lives within inside you. Kill the cops inside your own head. Kill the cops inside your head. Kill the cops inside your head. Death to the empire between your ears. Kill the cops inside your head. The prison is mental. It's not a physical prison. They're not taking your stuff, your things out of the material world. They're robbing you through your mind. Conformity is a prison. It's time to kill the cops inside your head. It's